It's Capital Region Sports Saturday with Brady Farkas, sponsored by Mohawk Honda.
The ponies have kicked off in Saratoga. We were there yesterday. Our guy, producer Mariano, was there. You hear him 1045theteam.com every week. He breaks it down for you in the Paddock Pass. And Brian is here now. Brian, your thoughts, day one at Toga.
Oh, Brady, what a great day it was, opening day at Saratoga. We had a lot of winners. We were lucky enough. We had the lock of the day that I had on 1045theteam.com. Got home. The best bet of the day in the Lake George. Chad Brown took that home at 2-1. And then Chad Brown actually took the last two races, which we had on 1045theteam.com. Now he's tied with the trainer title up here. Irad Ortiz had 4 wins yesterday. He's leading the jockey standings. But we're up here Saturday morning, nice little breeze, and we're ready for another great day of racing.
So Chad Brown gets 3 wins yesterday. You think this can be the year he dethrones Todd Pletcher at Saratoga and wins the training title? He just won it at Belmont.
You know, Brady, I think this is probably going to be the year. He's loaded up with a ton of... And here's the issue when it comes down to every year Chad seems to have a pretty good lead on Todd when it comes to the last week of the meet. But Todd seems to be doing very well with his young 2-year-old horses. So when it comes to the last race of the meet, a lot of the big 2-0 races are at the end of the meet, the hopeful races like that. So Todd loads up at the last, week and a half of the meet. So when it comes down to it, Chad seems to have a 3 or 4 win lead, and then Todd sweeps him at the end of the meet. So this year, I think Chad has a lot more 2-year-olds, especially on the turf, that are doing very well. He's loaded up his stables up here at Saratoga. They've been up here for probably 2, maybe 3 months. And I think this is the year that Chad Brown will take down Todd Pletcher.
Again, we're talking to Brian Mariano, who's our producer, Mariano, but he's also our horse racing expert here at 1045 The Team and 1045theteam.com. Brian, tell us what you're doing, because you're going to be at the track, all 40 days of this 40-day meet. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know where our listeners can go and get your great content, because you had a bunch of winners yesterday, and people need the help.
Yeah, I post all my picks daily on 1045theteam.com. I'll throw an article up there, of course, on my Facebook and Twitter as well. You can follow me at 1045 Mariano. I'll throw those up in the morning, and then after that, what I do is on my Twitter feed, I will post any bets that I'm going up to play that day. So if I like a horse to play to win, I'll post that up there. If I'm playing a late pick 4, I'll post that up there. Yesterday, we actually hit the late pick 4. That was a nice hit. It come back $200 for 50 cents. So that was a good start to the meet. We're doing pretty well. We're going back today. I have a late pick 4 that I'm actually handicapping as we speak, which has the Diana today, which is a tough race. Chad Brown has 4 horses in that race. But I feel like this is one that can pay a lot of money if you can hit it today.
So what'd you end up for the day yesterday?
I ended up being up about $250.
Woo!
It was a good day.
It must be nice. Now, how much? Now, were you betting big to win big, or were you betting small?
My favorite thing to do is to spread out. I play a lot of pick 3s, pick 4, stuff like that. So my investments aren't, I would say, that large. My late pick 4 ticket was only $30, came back over $200. Then I had a pick 3 earlier in the day. That was a $15 ticket that came back right over $100. I think it was $122, something like that. So little things like that. I don't really like to bet big because you tend to lose a lot of money that way. So I'll go up. I'll play $3 to win in place if I like a horse that's a price. But I tend to play a lot of pick 3s and pick 4s. And I think that's where you can have a minuscule investment to win a lot of money.
Producer Mariano, Brian Mariano with us, 1045 The Team and 1045theteam.com, getting ready for day 2 at Saratoga. And Brian, you were up there hanging around yesterday, obviously doing a lot of work. We were there with Big Board Sports. We were there with Levac and Wolf, and we spoke to the Naira Car Wash. We learned about all the things that Naira was doing this year. I have to say, I don't know if you're going to head over there today, but every Saturday they got this thing called the Bettor's Lounge, in which they're really going to kind of go from the experienced bettor all the way down to the total novice, and they're going to run through everything from how to read the program to how long are the races, all that. I think that's a spot where I need to be. You want to go with me someday?
We'll make our way over there, Brady, absolutely. And I think that's a great thing that Naira's doing, because Saratoga is a place that brings a lot of people with, wide varieties of experience betting horses to the, so-called expert like me that studies all day. wants to look at the program at night and then in the morning, to the person that's just going there with their friends and family and just wants to have a couple drinks and maybe bet $2 to win on a horse. So that's a great thing Naira's doing, because it has that variety and it brings them together so they can have a little bit more confidence when they go to the window.
Well, hey, I've bet one race. I'm up $28.50 so far.
Look at that. See, listen, I might have to start calling you for picks when I'm up here.
Well, again, the Naira Car Wash, the Naira Bets account, NairaBets.com. I mean, so you put in $100, they match it to 100. So it's free money. I just got to do it.
Oh, you got to do it, Brady. That's the best thing to do. Go to NairaBets.com, load up your account, go bet $100 today. You'll have it waiting in your account tomorrow. Nothing better than that.
So what's your best bet? Do you have a best bet of the day here for day 2? Someone's listening. First race kicks off in about 3 hours. Someone's heading up. What's your best bet today?
I'm actually going to go to the feature today, the Diana. Chad Brown has 4 in that race, but I'm going to go to one that seems to do well at Saratoga, the Sita. Chad Brown for Irad Ortiz Jr. won here last year in the Boston Spa, won last time out down at Belmont in the New York Stakes. I really think that this horse loves this turf course, will sit a little bit off the pace, and you'll probably get a decent price. I'm probably looking anywhere between 3-1, 4-1 in that range, because this race is pretty wide open. So of all the Chad Brown horses in the Diana, I'm going to go with the Sita.
Now, if I'm looking for winners, again, novice better, here's what I've been told. Basically, look, you don't even need to know how to read the program. If you can see the trainer is Chad Brown or Todd Pletcher, and if the jockey is Velasquez, Castellanos, or Ortiz, that's where your bet should go.
Oh, no doubt. Those are by far, Todd Pletcher and Chad Brown are going to be battling for this trainer title. This will be seesawing back and forth the entire meet. If you go and you're not sure who to bet at all, you're definitely not going to go wrong having Javier Castellano, John Velasquez, or either of the Ortiz brothers on your horses. The one jockey I want you to watch out for this meet, probably for the jockey title, but will get you some pretty big prices home, is Florent Giroux. This kid, it was great down at Churchill Downs, raced a lot. He makes a lot of money riding overseas and then riding in the Breeders' Cup. So I'd watch out for Florent Giroux. He's going to bring in a lot of prices this Saratoga meet.
Producer Mariano, Brian Mariano, follow him on Twitter at 1045 Mariano. He's in Saratoga every day. He's got his best bets up at 1045theteam.com. Sounds like he's walking through the paddock right now. Brian, thanks for being with us. Good luck.
Thanks, Brady. Have a good day, man. Thanks.